How's it going, everybody in Fort Collins? It's Nobu and David from Choir. I believe you're getting this email through your newsletter, and we were sent a whole bunch of questions. So we're going to do a little interview style here and answer any questions you might have about the show that we're going to be doing on the when?
The 9th of October.
9th of October.
Coming up soon, less than a week. I
Really
have some
soon.
interesting questions I want you to answer.
Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm ready. I'm a choir expert. So here we
First
go.
question would be, how did Choir get started?
Okay, so we're from Canada. It gets very cold in February. We thought it'd be fun to hang out with our friends who we never see from the months of December until pretty much April or May. So we invited our friends out to sing. That it was simple as that. We had no idea what we were doing. I'd never been in a choir before. David as well. Well, maybe you had been in a choir before, but
I had, but not really.
not really. And so we invited our friends out to hang out. It's really just a hangout, and things haven't changed that much since we first started. Get people into a room, get them to sing, we hang out, we have a great time. That's choir.
That's right.
Next question.
That was a good answer.
Thank you. Keep it
What
going.
do you attribute the success to what do you attribute the success of Choir?
I think the success of choir is mainly rests on my good looks. I'm so good looking. I know that over video it may not translate as much, but in person,
The camera subtracts 50 pounds.
I think it's the sense of community that people feel in the room. Singing is really the excuse. It's really just an excuse to hang out. And I think that too many times these days we're just behind our computers, behind our phones. We're not interacting with people.
Like us right now.
Exactly. But when you get into a room with people and you feel the vibrations for songs that you love, songs that maybe you don't even know that well, when you get into it, you have a great time and you feel it before you think. So it's really about feeling, and you get out of your own head.
You feel, then you think, then you feel again.
And then you think, how great do I feel? I feel amazing.
What a feeling!
Next question.
Next question.
There we go.
What is the driving influence behind why you do what you do and perform as choir?
David, do you want to take this one?
I mean, it's a love of music, it's a love of being on stage, it's a love of connecting with people, making people laugh, and celebrating, I think both of us feel is such a strong connective tissue for any community or group of people or even strangers, which is music, which is a universal language. There's which sounds hokey, but it's true. There's something that happens when people just come together around music, and that's what we try to do, to get people to celebrate the greatest songs of all time and to sing them together and laugh and go home feeling great. So it's a fun job for us to do. It's hard, and only we can do it. But
David can do it even with his tiny head. Look how small his head looks right now.
it's like Beetlejuice.
All right, next question.
Next question.
We're doing so well.
What do you think draws people to want to perform together as a choir?
The thing about choir,
Alcohol.
well, alcohol is part of it,
Lots of
but
alcohol.
it doesn't matter. You don't need to drink a drop. You don't even need to sing that much. You can show up to a choir event and just sit there and barely move your lips, but you'll be surrounded by people who are singing, and eventually you'll be seduced into doing it because it's just a good feeling.
It's all about seduction.
Yeah, it really is. So come to choir and be seduced. Next question.
Next question. What makes choir performances so special compared to other shows?
I think it's super organic. It's never the same people in the room. There's no auditions to come to choir, so we never know who's going to be there. It's full of unexpected moments. You could be back at the back of the room. Next thing you know, you've said something that we've heard, and I've jumped out in the crowd. I'm starting to interview you. You're now on stage. You're singing some song that you've forgotten that you can sing from beginning to end. You're sharing some deep secret. The whole crowd is supporting you in every second of it, and it's unexpected, it's super fun, and at the end, it always sounds good.
Yeah, it's mostly unscripted, so
Yeah.
we kind of know where we want to get to. We know the songs we want to sing over the course of the night, but even that changes on stage because we always go with how the room feels and what we feel in the moment.
It's really all about listening as well. As much as it's about singing, it's about
Another thing that I wanted to say.
it's about being aware of your surroundings and just having a great time and connecting with people. We've probably said that 15 times by now. Next question.
So what can the audience in Fort Collins expect?
A great time.
A great time.
The best night of your lives.
In Colorado, we're doing 3 shows of our Epic 80s sing-along. We're so excited, 3 nights in a row. And we're coming to Fort Collins to Lincoln Center to do Epic 80s sing-along. It's just so fun. There's no other word to put it than just fun. It's the simplest way of putting it. It's just a night of fun. We have a blast, and you will have a blast. If you think you'd like it, you're going to love it. That's the
And
point.
David's eating nuts while he's doing this thing on stage.
Lots of nuts.
He just eats lots of pastrami. So it's just like an evolution,
Or other salted or cured meats.
Okay, next question.
Anything else you want to add about this unique community sing-along experience? I wrote that question.
Check out our videos online. Go to our YouTube page, Choir, Choir, Choir. You're going to see smiling faces. You're going to see us doing all kinds of different songs over the years. And you're just going to feel that whatever feeling you get from watching those videos, you're going to feel in the room. So just come on out and experience it with us. It's so fun.
It's the only 80s sing-along happening in Fort Collins, I think, that day. Maybe even that week. So there's no competition, so you might as well come out. You know.
Okay, so how do they get tickets? Where do they go? I think it's on there.
They go to, well, that's easy. That's an easy thing to
question.
answer.
Okay, I have a question for David.
The answer to that question, which makes sense to me, would be you go to LCTix, LCTIX.com, and you look for Tix.
For Choir, Choir, Choir. So we will see you there on
In NoCo.
In NoCo. That's right.
NoCo.
October what?
You're not just Colorado. You're NoCo.
This is
Nobu, and you're NoCo.
What's the date again?
October 9th, which I believe is one of the nights of the week.
Okay, there it is. That's everything you may
is it
have
a
wanted to
Sunday
know.
night?
I think it's a Sunday night, but we're going to party like it's Friday night. So be there. Hashtag never stop singing. See you at Choir, Choir, Choir. Bye.
Forever.